Nothing like coming to a car show, checking out a Koenigsegg in the rain, and not to mention the Apollo IE and the Hennessy N5. We're here at the event 5, and yes, it's raining hard. All right, guys, I've got a deal for you in regards to becoming a subscriber to this channel. I am giving away for free, unboxed, unopened, 1/12 scale, die-cast F40 model made by No Ref. Still in the box. Just look right up there. This is what it's going to look like. All you have to do is hit that like and subscribe button. That's it. So you got to share, though, because you got to get other people to subscribe. And once we get 25,000 subscribers to the channel, I'm just going to pick a name from the subscriber base, and you guys win it. That's it. Plain and simple. Don't have to buy a t-shirt. You don't have to buy a keychain. You don't have to buy anything. All you got to do is subscribe. Then all I'm going to do is pick a name off of our subscriber list, hit you up, DM you, and say, hey, you won, and mail it to you. And once we do 50,000, I'm going to be giving away some other cool stuff as well as we gain subscriber base. Again, don't have to buy nothing. So hit that subscribe button, share it as much as you can, and get your buddies and everybody else to subscribe. Be sure to tell them, hey, you need to subscribe. Great contest. You can win this model. Do what you can. Hit us. Let us hit 25,000, and you could win. Thanks, guys. Stay tuned. All right, so we're at the event 5 in Mount Vernon. They changed it. So yes, yesterday I was at the Studebaker National Museum, and now we're here. I'm with my pops. Check it out. He came along, and look at the weather. This is going to be a problem. It's raining like this because this is on grass. Paid a little extra to get in early and do some premier parking, so that way you can park right here by the front. You know, it's worth it, but it's going to be kind of interesting to see how they pull this off, because it looks like it's going to be raining for a little bit. So we shall see, because you can see these cars that are going to be pulling onto the grass. I mean, look at that Huracan, that 458 GTR. So I don't know what the guys from MAG are dropping off over here, but guy in a McLaren right there pulling up. I don't know if you can see it, but stay tuned. We'll see what happens. All right, so we made it to the event 5 here in Mount Vernon. It's a bit wet. It rained. Cars are still coming in, as you can see. So I ponied up to pay for VIP parking and to get an early entry. They had it where you could spend a little extra, get in an hour and a half before general admission, and you spend a little extra, get to park here. But you know what the cool thing is? These guys give 100% of all the money they raise, make, everything from this goes to Make-A-Wish. So it's not, I have no issue doing that. So, because it all goes towards a good cause, so which is great to see. So it's not like they're trying to do this to make money or anything like that. Not even cover costs. They just donate everything because they're very well funded. So, but check this out. I said, there's my old man. He was waiting on me. But the line's coming in. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa, bro. So, and like I said, it was raining pretty good. It might start raining some more. This poor girl here is just getting drenched. So, look out for this guy. So, I'm assuming we're supposed to get at 10:30, but everyone's walking in. Watch out. But, I was gonna wear my shoes, wear another shirt, everything like that, but and it's gonna be interesting to see how many cars actually end up still coming because it's wet. I didn't want to put on shoes because it's just gonna be muddy, and I just don't feel like having wet feet and wet shoes. So, but my thought is, like, they got cars up on that hill, is how they're going to get up, because they were supposed to put them up on all these levels. See the camera car up there? So I don't know what's going to happen. That's a camera car. But see how they got some up there? That's why I'm wearing these sandals. I don't give a shit. So I didn't put on shoes because of that. So, and Make-A-Wish is setting up their tent. Better late than never.
Yeah, so we are collecting donations
I'm a wish granter for Make-A-Wish, so keep up the good work, guys. So anyways, I think this guy's supposed to be falling. Watch where you're walking. The old man moves a little slow. He's 80 years old. So, but he's out there having some fun. Good for him, right? Another McLaren. Acura, got a Jag. So, we got Corvette Row over here. What's that? Jag F-Type. Jag? Yes. Good car. You can pick one up for about 25 grand. 6-cylinder one. That was that SVJ. And the ring's coming again. All right. So you see the lineup going on. Didn't bring an umbrella. So we got Corvette Row right here. What it looks like. So I'm not sure how, I don't know if they're changing things up in regards to the rain and how they're going to display cars or what, but good thing they got trucks to pull some of these cars out later. And the rain's coming again. There we go. Oh, let's go check out this Countach sitting over here. So he's getting out of the rain. It's kind of a cool setup over here. Guess you can cool these down, but check that shot. Look at that. That is cool. That is really neat how they got that set up in there. That's neat. And they got the trucks up top. Got the Z06. I like that in white. That is sharp. That looks really cool. I might have to get ahead of you as we're walking, and you'll just have to wander around because you're going to be a little bit slow behind me. Yeah, Lamborghini Countach. It's neat how they got that set in there, the wall and that. Huh? Here, then take the key. Go back. I'll be back in a little bit. Because I'm probably going to change my shirt anyways. Alright? Old man giving up. Too wet. I don't blame him. Don't blame him one bit. Oh, there's a little lake back there. Look at that. Cute little pond. Got the Cybertrucks. See, I have no idea what this place is supposed to be or what this place was. So you can look it up. It's called the Ariel Foundation Park. They got that big ass tower. I guess you can walk up and go up there. I almost want to say it was a training ground at some point, but I don't know what these mounds are for. It's got a Focus RS, got our Mustangs lined up over here. That's a sweet Chrysler Ford Toledo. That looks sharp. I like that. I like this 5-liter too, it's nice. Nice second gen Viper right there. Look at that. It's a Trofeo. Street legal Trofeo. Very nice. That's outstanding. Look at that. And look at this. They got the headquarters for. That's VIP badge access. That's for the special people. So they got. See, I want to say I think they're doing a pivot in regards to how they're displaying cars. Nice RS6. Got our Nismos lined up over here. The Apollo's up there. They got the Rimacs up there. Koenigsegg. Got the Agera over there. Check that out. Not quite sure what that's for. I know those are just people that are helping. Got the Audis up there. The Apollo's unbelievable. Oh, look at that Rimac. No, I'm sorry. That's a Hennessy Venom F5. My bad. I like that green. That thing's supposed to be killer. Then the Apollo right there. Let's try and walk up this hill. I'm gonna be able to do this in my sandals. Look at that. There we go. Oh, they got more cars back over here. Look at that. Look at that. Talk about sketchy drive going down there. It's gonna be even sketchier trying to get this thing out of here in this wet. Check out the carbon. Hey, it is just a car. Look at that. The P1. Nice lineup down here. Aventador, got a Roma convertible. This is beautiful. Look at that. Very nice. That challenged Stradale, but look at that. The P1. That is nice. Look at that. That is very nice. Oh, I'm sorry, brother.
Oh, you're good, man. I want them to get into this covered area down there.
You got the Senna up here. That is killer. The Jesco. Look at that. Look at that. And they got, that's that, whatchamacallit, that special edition one. God, I can't remember what the hell. Sabre. Look at that. Very nice. Look at that. I don't know about them blue wheels though, but don't see them drive. Well, they haven't been doing much content lately anyways. Got the Senna right there. Look at that. I love that red. That is sharp. So they got indoor stuff over there. Should have brought a change of shorts because I'm gonna get wet. So they got a bunch of stuff going on over there. So anyways, I think I'm gonna go back to the car because it's raining. Back in a minute. Round 2 for coming here to the event 5. Hopefully it stopped raining. It's like a couple little sprinkles here and there, but forecast radar said it was supposed to stop raining. So I'm not holding my breath. My old man, I told him just to walk in. There he is. He's going slow, but he's gonna check some things out. So I just wanna be sure I beat the rain. So I hate to abandon him like that, but if I did that, it'd take us 5 hours to walk through this whole thing. He's 80 years old. But so we're gonna start this again. Let's go this way. We got the Acura. There's a Jag we saw before. Look, he's trying to hit him up for a ride. Look at that, see? He's asking for some help so he doesn't fall. See, that's where I get it from. That's what I would do. Look at that, he's getting him to come around. That's awesome. I love that, man. So we got our, look at that. Is that a Performante right there? Look at that thing's gorgeous. I love that light. There's that Stradale. That was out in the parking lot. Saw that coming in. That McLaren looks sweet. What's that, 750, I believe? Right there. God, that is gorgeous. Look at that. That is nice. Nicely done. I love those rims. The HREs. That is very nice. I like that a lot. That's very cool. Very nice. And here, let's go to the Ferrari people. We got our 488 right there. Another 488. Look at that. Two black on black 488s. Look at that. Very nice. That's a Spider too. There's a coupe. That's what you get right there. GTB. We got another, we got an 812 sitting there. Got an original fucking MP412C McLaren. It's a nice line over there. That 812 is sharp. I like those rims. Of course, they got it on bags because it's lowered like that. Oh, that's a wrap. I don't know. It's got the badges and recessed in there, so that's a factory. I don't know. That's nice. That is sharp. I really like those wheels. Those are sharp. Then we got the Mustang GTD right there. Look at that. We got a vented door. Look at that. See, it's now non-black wheel. See, I'm an older guy, so I like these polished wheels like that. That's a nice color. I'll assume that's a wrap. But that GTD is sharp in that green. Got the Pearl Sangway, got the Iris, another vent, or is that a Revuelto? Got a Gallardo. Oh, you're good, man. No worries. Oh, you're good. Yeah, that's a Revuelto. Look at that. That's the first time I've seen, I think, one of these in person. That is sharp looking. That's really nice. Look at that. And Taylor Willard. Got the pink Urus. Look at that. Very nice. And there's my baby. Pearl Sangway. Look at that. That is just a good looking car. I'm safe to say. You can see the filming card that the Triple F collection uses, and like I said, they don't really film anymore. I don't know why. They need to get back to it. Granted, things happen, things change. I get it. I lost my mom too, and it was really, really hard. But you got to remember, man, you got to live your life. That's what she would want to have you do. 765 LT, full carbon, 650. Is that what that one is? That's a Triple F collection car. You can see by the little stickers on there. Scooped. That's sharp. That's nice. Then we got a 750S. You know, I like the McLarens. They're nice cars. Don't get me wrong, great performance. I mean, everything. But man, the horror stories, people that own them. I mean, just watching stuff online, the problems people have with these things, and just service is just, it's scary to think about. I mean, and you can't work on them yourself. See that 750 compared to 765. That's a 675, 765, 675, 750. I mean, they just change a few little things, give it a new model designation. That's sharp. This guy was behind us coming in. We were driving in. So, but this is what we saw before. It was raining a little bit too hard, but check out that shot right there. That Apollo right there, and then the P1, and then the Agera up there, and the Hennessy. That is awesome. I'm gonna stop 1 second. We'll be back in a moment. All right, so obviously the rain stopped, so people are in this pavilion here and they're coming out. You can see, but look at the mud going on. There's gonna be some people with lots of dirty feet, but check it out, another Revuelto. Look at that. That is stunning. I love that color, that gray. That is beautiful. Then we got the Roma convertible. I was looking for it, but here, I'm gonna walk over here and check this out, because check out this setup they got over here. The pond, the walkway, but look at that with the cars up right there. So, and I guess that's probably my dad calling me. Yeah, I know you're over in the pavilion. Yeah, I saw you get a ride. I saw you snike that ride, putting those people on the golf cart. All right, I'm right behind them. I'll be there in a second. Bye. So that was my dad. Like I said, you know, it was early in the video. Sniped his ride. He's right there in that pavilion. So But check out this setup. I mean, that's cool how they got them back behind there. It'd be cool to get a few more back there, like have the whole thing lined up. But look at this, that right there, the 997 turbo. I would love to get one of these in a manual. Oh, that would be outstanding. Yes, yes, yes. Just, oh my God, this car, I love this car. To imagine PDK or auto, but that's, I love that in a manual right there. Great touring car. Is that a 996? Yep. Not bad. Got the GT4 RS. That GT3 back there. But look at this setup they got in here. This is kind of cool. It's like a little, it's a whole, it's a park of Porsches. Look at all that. Real estate Mike. He's got his Storado here too. But this is just the Porsche Park. And again, I think there's some reason they were supposed to have more. And I'm gonna walk up and check out. I want to say that is a 430 Scud right there, which is outstanding. Nice Bentley though too. I'm an old guy. I like sedans. I'm with Dave on DDE, you know, and I see Damon starting to sway. I heard him talk on his latest video about maybe getting an S-Class of some sort, but look at that Scud. Yes, please, that is beautiful. Look at that. That is beautiful. Black interior. Yep. Very nice. All right, so we're in the pavilion. I don't know how bad this is going to get deleted because of the music playing. We got another 600 LT, but check out the valve out. That is cool. Then we got the Huracan, we got their Elva, we got the BAC Mono. But look at that, it's outstanding. Like I said, this might not be able to, this might be music at the go behind it, but look at that Elva. God, look at that paint. Got the Stradman and his woman up there. Look at that. This would be so fun to drive. Look at this. I mean, look at how cool that is. But look at it, you see the exhaust, like right in there. Look at that. Look at this. It's so freaking cool. Look at that in the front here. Look at that. That is outstanding. Someday, I'm gonna drive with it someday. All right, so I was checking out the pavilion, walking through. I found my old man. He was stuffing his face with a sausage sandwich. God bless him. Getting them nutrients. Got to keep himself energized. You can see the line there for the Stradman. It's kind of humorous. But again, I'm called, as I say, Porsche Park up there. But there's that Senna I was telling you about. Doesn't that look cool way up there like that? That ugly brown Maybach over there. So hopefully this doesn't get pinged for the music, but no promises. So if you see just music playing and me talking, that means it got flagged by YouTube. But I love that Bentley. That Roma's really nice too. Ah, the Scud. Love me my Scud. Look at that. W12. That thing is spectacular. Got a speed Bentley Azure. See, I just don't like light color interior, but yeah, that's just, I love that color. That looks great. The Weiler collection. This must be from collection 2. There's no plates on these, so I guess maybe these things are available for purchase. Huh. Got the new Revuelto. No, I'm sorry, that's a Tomo Mario. Wow. Look at that. First time seeing one of those in person too. That's sharp. GT4 RS. And there's that Roma convertible. Okay, let's go up. Now that it's not raining, let's see if I can make it up the hill. Not falling my ass going up this hill. Because it's kind of steep. I don't know why they made these fucking hills. But that's a cool shot, isn't it? Right there. The Agera. A Jesco. I keep calling it a Agera. It's a Jesco. I love that orange there. Okay. Now let's go down and look at the Senna. I said, you know what? I mean, imagine this place is full of cars. All lined up here. People falling down the hill because they're not watching where they're walking. That would be hilarious. I love that red on that Senna. That is just absolutely gorgeous. The RX-7. The roller. And there's the camera car. Look at that. Back in a second. Alright, so I made it down the hill. So, isn't that a cool display setup, how they have that done? Isn't that nice? I said, my guess is they had the plan is to have cars lined up all up there. But then when the rain started coming, because these are their cars, so these things got here before the rain. So my guess is a lot of these cars were meant to be there. Not happening. And look at the cute little puppy. Look at the cute little puppy. But, so I'm not quite sure what's going on here with just these cars lined up over here. But here we got our Nismos, GTRs. Oh, there's the Skyline over there. These are all new ones. Win this 1700 horsepower GTR. Enter now. Artisfast.com. Here, so scan that if you want to win that somehow. 270. So I don't know what they got back over here because you can see there's mountain shit way back there too and everything as well, but you know. So there you go. That's the event 5 here. My guess is it kind of got downgraded, I guess you could say, because of the rain. But it is what it is. Still a lot of cool stuff. Luckily it was only an hour and a half drive. It wasn't like I was driving 5 hours or something like that. So it's great to see. But hey, it's always cool to see the turnout. People are coming. The rain stopped, going away. So a lot more people should show up. So everybody, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a mark or a question or anything down there below in the comment section. The algorithms love that. We're trying to grow. And be sure to check out the prize you can win once we hit 25,000 subscribers. So be sure to subscribe because you can win that cool 1/12 scale no rev F40 diecast model. All we gotta do is get 25,000 subscribers. I'm going to pick a name from our subscriber list. You win it. I'll mail it to you. Just shoot your DM, say, hey, you're the winner. That's it. Then wait to see what we're gonna do it once we hit 50,000. Stay tuned, guys. Appreciate it. A lot more to come. Remember, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. And remember, we hit 25,000 subscribers, one of you will win that 1/12 scale diecast no rev F40 model. No cost to you. Don't have to buy a t-shirt, tickets, nothing. Just gotta hit that subscribe button. That's it. Stay tuned for more. Thanks, guys.